Hello, beautiful friends. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Lux. I am a channel for Source to bring through codes of transmutation, alchemization, to help you on your journey of self-discovery and healing, to remember how magical you are, that you are literally stardust and magic embodied in human form, and that you chose to come here and play in this beautiful experience of contrast that we know as human life. So today I wasn't even planning on hopping on here and recording this, but this transmission came through and I felt led to go ahead and just film this piece of content. So if it resonates, let me know in the comment section. I believe if you have found this video, there is a message here for you that Source wants you to hear today. So just stick around. Bear with me. Let's take a moment and just drop into our heart space together. Put your hand over your heart. Let's tune into the frequency of gratitude for a moment. Bring a soft smile to your face. No matter what's gone on through your day today, right now in this moment, you can choose peace, even in the midst of external chaos. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold it at the top for a couple seconds. Release it through your mouth with a sigh out. Feel your shoulders drop. Maybe roll your neck. Feel your beautiful heart beating. And say thank you, body, for keeping me alive. Thank you, universe, for another day. Another chance to get to play in interdimensional magic, which is what this life is all about. All right. Whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes and come back to me. Thank you for being here. I love you. If you're going through a difficult time right now, I want you to know that it is all for your highest good, whether you see it right now or not. And that we have the ability to shift our reality through our perception. So reality is reality. But our brains and our mindsets, our thoughts, our beliefs, our habits, our behaviors all play a role in the way that we interact with this matrix reality and the types of experiences that our brain then goes and looks for confirmation bias. It's pretty fucking crazy cool. But it can be detrimental and it can lead to heavier experiences in contrast where you get stuck or feel like you're stuck in those lower vibrational emotional states of depression, anxiety, overwhelm, where it feels like everything around you and everything inside of you is just going to explode. But then also we can learn to work with our minds and we can act as if we already are operating in our dream life, in our highest timeline, as our most true self. And then our brain will start to adapt to that frequency and start to pick out confirmation bias on the positive side. Our minds are the most powerful tool that we have to work with our energy and to create our reality. There is nothing more important than the work that you will do with yourself, knowing yourself deeper and learning to quiet your mind so that you can distinguish what is chaos energy versus what is your higher self. What is keeping you feeling locked in a lesson of contrast that you don't want to experience anymore versus allowing yourself to expand, evolve, and change as the multidimensional, multiplanar being that you are. You are not just one thing. You didn't come to be just one thing or experience just one thing. So if you feel like your life up to now has kind of been the same set of experiences over and over, know that you can shift that at any time. It's going to take discipline. It's going to take work. You're going to have to focus your intention and energy, especially if it's become a pattern, because our brains love patterns. That's why we can program them. That's why people that see 11:11 see it all the time. That's why people that see negative things bring negative things into their field because they're only focused on the negative. It's not that good things don't happen to them. They just don't see them. They don't acknowledge them. Their brain is programmed to look for the negativity because that's what they constantly speak about. That's what they constantly allow their brain to think on. And our brains are so insanely wise and insanely made that they will literally go out and try to find more information to confirm the things that we are saying are true, that we are believing. So, with that being said, when we learn to act as if we are already in our dream life, when we learn to embody the frequency, the energy of the truest, highest version of ourselves, our brain doesn't know the difference between what we're currently experiencing and that higher version. And the dissonance, the gap gets closer and closer together. The more we embody the frequency, the more we feel, the more we tap into that higher timeline, that truer version of us. It becomes our more natural state of being, more homeostatic. So if you are a person that is programmed to kind of see things more negatively, I want to pose to you this. Try today to see if you can find one good thing. Just today, just look for one good thing that happens to you. Tomorrow, see if you can find 2. The next day, 3. Put a reminder in your phone. Hey, what good thing happened to you today? It'll make your brain go back on a journey and look for the good, which is reprogramming your brain to then draw in more of that type of energy. It's very rewarding for your brain. It's very stimulating for your brain. And our brains love to be stimulated. Like they are information hoarders. That's what they want to do. So we need to make sure that the type of information that we are hoarding, that we are carrying, and that we are choosing to see as our truth or our belief or whatever is something that feels good for us, something that is promoting our health and well-being in every sense, spiritual, mental, physical, emotional, all layers and levels of us. So today, start acting as if good things happen to you. Start acting as if you are magical as fuck. Start acting as if you are already living the life of your dreams. Start allowing yourself to daydream again. What does that look like? What does that feel like? What does that version of you do in their day? What time of day do they wake up? How do they move through their day? What kind of intention, what kind of energy do they carry? Do they embody? What kinds of things do they speak aloud? Tap into that. Feel it. Integrate it. Act as if it already is, because it actually already is. That version of you is already created. It already exists. On the spiral of conscious evolution, like you are a time bender. All time is existing simultaneously. So all these different versions of ourselves are existing simultaneously. And we get to decide which one we want to embody and tap into. And it takes practice, it does. But the more we meditate, the more we work with our minds, the more we speak kind affirmations about our minds, instead of saying, oh, my brain hates me, or, oh, I'm so depressed today. Instead say, I'm feeling a little bit down today. I wonder what that's about. Hey, body, thank you for this wisdom. Thank you for this guidance. Our emotions are a guidance system. They're intended to flow. They're not intended to get stuck. We're not intended to be in one state of being. We're supposed to flow. You're not a tree planted in one place. There's a reason you have legs. You can move. You can go wherever you desire. So if a situation, a place, a location, a job, a relationship, whatever it is, no longer is relevant, valid, expansive for your soul, you can leave. So start tapping into what it truly is that you want to experience in this life. And how aligned with that are you right now? There may be certain areas where you're showing up amazingly in integrity with that version of yourself. Celebrate those wins. That tells your mind to bring more of that in. The more we celebrate ourselves, the more we say, I'm so proud of you. Yes, thank you, body. Thank you, brain, for being so kind, for working with me. For working with me to see all the good, all the magic in my life, to see how powerful I am, to be able to tap into that timeline of myself. Speak aloud, unblock your throat chakra, speak your truth, own your authenticity, stop caring about what other people think about you, start focusing and honing your energy on just what you want to create. Because at the end of the day, the end of your life, you are the only one that is going to look back and either be like, wow, I lived an amazing, incredible life. I did so many things that I wanted to experience. I got to do this and see this and go here and have this type of love connection. Or you're going to look back and have regrets and be like, why did I limit myself? I had this opportunity. I felt this call. I felt this pull, but instead I ignored it and I stayed comfortable and I stayed complacent. You get to choose how you want to show up. You get to choose which version of you is being created every moment with every choice. The more consciousness we bring to our life, the more love that we embody, the more peace, the more stable we become. And the easier it is for us to make decisions that are aligned with our highest good. The easier it becomes for us to flow with change. We actually start to invite it in. We get excited by it because it's something new. And we don't fear the unknown anymore because we know we are magical as fuck. And we came to experience the whole spectrum of contrast. So today, my friend, what types of experiences are you programming your brain to pick out? Are you focused on all of the bad that's going on in the world around you or in your own life, your experience, your perception of your experience? Or are you choosing to see all of the good, all of the magic? You are the secret ingredient to your most magical life, and your brain is your most powerful tool. Your mind is your most powerful tool to work with. So take time today, set aside time to be sacred. Make time sacred. Work with yourself. It will literally ripple over into every area of your life, the work you do or don't do. I'm sending you all love. Be your most magical version of you today. Until next time, thanks for coming.